Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven aka Storm and we are back for some more of the Elder Scrolls Online as we are back for more of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim as Tasha left Desh the Knight Errant. I just went straight into my Elder Scrolls V spew without even realizing what I was doing. My apologies. Or Elder Scrolls Online spew without even realizing what I was doing. Many apologies. Alright, but we are back in Skyrim. Um, what I am currently doing, I was doing some off-screen potion and ingredient gathering. I'm going to try to make some fortify one-handed potions as well as purchase some to help out with our coming mission
So
to...
you're an
Hey Joe,
alchemist
welcome to
then?
the stream. To help out with our mission to get the Bow of Oriel. I don't feel like we're doing enough damage anymore with just what we have, so that's why I'm trying to pick up some help. So let's take a look and see what's available. Looks like there's no potions of the warrior available, but we can check the ingredients. And I have a list of usable ingredients pulled up for um, one fortify one-handed, so I can keep an eye on that. It doesn't look like there's any this time. Oh, no, there's a rock wobbler egg. That's one of the ingredients. But everything else seems to be a dud. That's fine. Off to the next
Don't forget
alchemist.
us if you need supplies for your journey.
Well, actually, one thing I should do is you can't plant hanging moss, so I may as well just go ahead and use the one I have with the rock wobbler egg to make fortify. Oh, that's a much better actually, because it doesn't drain my stamina to use it. I wonder how hanging moss and Canis root works. Canis root is a renewable source, so I mean, ideally I would like to use Canis root, but it drains my stamina to use it. So, like, here I'll show you what I mean. So, same amount of damage, but this one also drains the target stamina for 13 seconds. So, like, you're gonna lose stamina when you pop that potion.
Sorry, just thinking about my.
All right, we'll go to Windhelm.
Experiments.
Sorry, this weather's been all over the place lately. It's got my allergies in a tizzy. It's been hot, it's been cold, it's been rainy, it's been snowy. It's like, how are you feeling, Joe? Are you feeling better, or are you still feeling pretty bad?
Need something?
This is the white file. Okay, this is where I was coming.
I'll be fine.
That is completely fair.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can just.
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Oh, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now. I'm so close to the answer.
What are you two arguing about?
Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the white file, but this doting busybody won't let me get it.
If you tell me where it is, I can get it for you.
You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach his resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here.
Why is the white vial so, or why is the file so important to you?
I've spent my entire life searching for it. It brought me all the way to these frozen reaches from the warm embrace of Somerset Isle. Entire years spent in libraries, seeking out tiny villages with local legends that contain but a whisper of a hint of the file. I even named my shop after it, hoping that it might attract anyone who had heard of it. And now it's within my grasp. But the Eight, it seems, have chosen me for their amusement. For in my current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it.
What is the white vial?
The legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said that the phial will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it. For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art. To create from nothingness is poetry.
Oh, that's
Why are
why
you
he
still
doesn't want
standing
to sell
around
me
here?
anything. It's
Well,
after midnight.
May the Eight guide you.
We will eventually get you the vial. It's not high on my priority list, but I think there's some hanging moss over there.
To the file.
No lollygagging.
Ooh, that's really nice,
My
actually.
heart goes out to Clan Shattershield. Kin murdered, family warhammer stolen.
Got something for just about everybody in here. May the Eight guide you to the... So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Let's see. Oh, he's got hanging moss. 2 rock wobbler eggs. That's 2 more potions.
Why are you still standing around here?
Ornery old man. There's a potion shop in Morthal as well. And it's 9 p.m. again, so we'll have to wait before we can go into the potion shop. Yeah, by the way, if you tried to do this in survival mode, you would just straight up die.
If you need any alchemy supplies, I'll do my best to provide them, assuming I haven't used them all up. So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
I might have to go bear hunting. No dice. Check the potions though. Looking for Failure of the Warrior. That'll do. May as well go ahead and mix up a couple potions while I'm here. Fortify one-handed. Nope, there we go. I think we'll be fine with this. This is a good start. So I think we're going to go ahead and proceed forward. What's my restoration skill? Only 36. It's not great. Okay, let's head into Darkfall Cave, or is that what it's called? Been a while. It's not Runoff Caverns. Darkfall Cave, that's where we're going. Oh. Nice to be able to walk around Skyrim without getting attacked by a dragon. Oh hey, good. I was just talking about fighting a bear.
Done.
Excellent bear claws. That's what I need. Oh. It's another ingredient I can use, so. I'm gonna drop a quick save because the game has crashed on me before right as I... Are you serious? Like, it's right next to this place where you have to come anyways for the main Dawnguard quest. I'm super upset I didn't just go ahead and discover the location while I was in the area. That was really dumb. Lots of juniper trees. If you're needing fortify archery, you could do worse than growing some juniper. Juniper and what was the other thing I used? Ow! Juniper and... Crap, I can't remember what the other thing I use is. Oh, it's Canis root. Now, Canis root's good for multiple things. Let's Whoops, that's not the one I meant to use. I meant to use candlelight. where does the... Ah! Where does this go? Oh, back to the entrance. Okay. Let's renew my candlelight. That looks like a backdoor exit. Alright, so for those who haven't played Dawnguard before, this bridge is a one-way trip. You can get over it and like check out the other area. Once you come back onto it again, or if you spend too long on it, the bridge will collapse beneath you and send you down into the depths. So, we gotta watch out for that. And there's a moonstone vein here, which is actually pretty rare. 2 of them, actually. I don't think you can get back over here again after you... I think this is the only time you can come over here, so I'm gonna mine this. As far as I'm aware, there's no way to get back over here again. Hold on, it's not working properly. Hold on, let me try. You know, I probably should have cleaned out some inventory space before we came here. Oh well. Yeah, you know what? I think if I can, I think I might retreat and clear out some inventory space. Assuming that it lets me... Nope. And I died. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, well, we'll be back at the entrance to the cave, and I will go ahead and retreat and clear out my inventory, because I did not realize it was quite that bad. Oh, and also I forgot to do something else too, anyways. Now you have to be careful which skill you set to legendary. Honestly, the best skill for grinding is alteration, because if you have alteration reduction gear at 100%, and you telekinesis up an object and fast travel from Riften to Soul's Time, you'll automatically max out your alteration skill, and then you'll be able to do that again. Just let the legendary do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. You just need an object to pick up each time that you're doing. You have to be careful though, because if the object flies and strikes somebody, you'll get in trouble with the law. Stop! You have violated the law! Okie dokie. First of all, hold on, let me check to see if I have any enchantment potions. Oh, I haven't actually stored any potions over here yet. Oh, I do have a bear claw. But that's all I had. Okay. Bear claw. Hanging moss. That's a poison. That's not even a... Yeah, I don't want to give the enemy 17% more one-handed damage, so that's a bad idea.
Mama, you're back! Hey, I got you something. Hope you like it.
Thank you, Lucia. Speaking of that, actually... Green robes. I don't think I'm familiar with that. Oh, it's actually not bad looking.
Mama!
I haven't stored anything in here either yet. I guess I really haven't moved in very much yet to this place. Yeah, you can tell I haven't really fully moved in yet.
Ah, the gold is flowing nicely. Here's your half of the profits, my dear.
Ooh, look at that. 2,100 gold just for coming home.
I'll be here if you need me, love.
Okay, let's put away all the ingredients I'm not going to use for the moment. Let's store some of our excess potions too. Not going to need that or that. Or that. Oh, actually, I do need that. Give me that back. No, it's fine. That can stay where it is. See, I'm trying to figure out, you know, that can be that's sold, so I'm gonna put that away. Potent magic of poison. That has its uses. Brief invisibility. Cure diseases. I could. Let me put away 2 of those. I don't think I'm gonna need that. Any of the healing ones, though, definitely are going to be needed. Keep a few of those. I don't use stamina very much to warrant keeping it around. That's always useful. Alright, and the scrolls. I'm just trying to make sure everything is nice and organized so I know where everything is. Because this is how I set up my house in my other playthrough too. Also, never put anything up on this top weapon plaque. It always gets stuck. And you can't get it back down. That's how I lost Harkon's sword. Okay. I do need 1 ring in my... We'll just use the silver ring. It's fine. Actually, you know what? No, give me back those... Ah, shoot. I didn't mean to pick that up. And give me back those clothes. I've got a better place for those. Sorry this is so boring, just something that's got to be taken care of, so. That needs to be refilled. Oh, I remember what I'm supposed to do with that. Yeah, I don't plan to do that anytime soon. Okay, I think that's good enough. Now we have one more objective. We need to fortify our one-handed damage some more. First of all, I'm not gonna just oh shoot! I have to deconstruct that if I want to. No, let's go and see if I can pick up another one from a store. I can't afford I can't afford to learn that. That was very unfortunate that I did not already have that prepared. I thought I did. Okay, Radiant Raiment is very likely to have it. Which is why we came here first.
In here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Oh, what a Take a look.
I don't have time for your sass, lady. Looking for ring or necklace of wielding. Ah, there we go. Ring of major wielding. Oh, that's actually really nice. Okay, we're gonna look for another piece of wielding gear if possible, because I'm sorry, but a ring of major wielding is just so much better than anything I'm gonna be able to cook up.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Let me know if you see anything you like. Biren said you got here just... Take a look.
I think gloves can also come with the wielding ability.
From the castle, you used to just be able to see Solitude over the mountains. It's exactly what I'd imagined.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
Dang, I'm getting all kinds of follows on Twitter these days.
As High Priest of the 8 Divines, I beat...
Alright, so if I equip this Ring of Wielding...
Welcome.
That's got damage up to 53. Wait, what? That can't be right. Tell you what, that's part of the problem why I've had so much trouble with fighting lately.
Seems there's the finest weapons and armor.
I guess that makes sense given that, you know, this mace is only 42. Lots of sure grip, but no wielding from him. Okay, let's go ahead and jump over to...
Turn
Riften. Well, it definitely explains why we've been struggling for damage lately. If, you know, we're just now up to 53 damage with that ring.
What brings you to Balamet? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the difference.
Whoops, that's not where I meant to go.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Need a drink, you go to the Bee and Barb.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look around. Welcome to the... Some may call this junk. Me? I call them treasures. All right, then.
I may have to break down the ring as much as it pains me to learn the ability. That's a really good ring. Like 25% increase to damage is nothing to sneeze at, especially when it's better than anything I can do myself, which is why I'm hesitant to just break it down. Also, in other news, we know that the big announcement for 2023's Elder Scrolls Online content is coming in 3 days. So we're 3 days away from that news. So next week I should be able to share more with what's going on with that. And hopefully we'll have a date of the first DLC dungeons, and I'll be arranging that with the usual gang. We'll probably stream them on a weekday, so we won't lose out on any Skyrim content that week. But
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Yeah, Skyrim is pretty much, you know, going to be ongoing until the big DLC dropped. Once the DLC drops, ooh, Steel Soldier Guns.
Whether it's
if I could stop, losing my train of thought. Once the next big DLC drop happens, of course, we'll put Skyrim on pause, play through the new DLC content, and then we'll come back to Skyrim again. So the good news is that there's only going to be the one. There's only going to be these 2 content drops this year. So, I mean, there's going to be a new system, and I may explore said new system. But I don't know if I'll probably do that on a Friday night stream instead of doing it on a Sunday stream. Where is the? I guess it must be this. Kazuto's House of Curiosities.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any
Drat, I lost my train of thought.
You know, I could have gone into that sanctuary, killed all those Dark Brotherhood types. But I... sick that day.
I guess he's just not going to open
This
his
must
shop
be that
today.
full Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Okay, we'll go somewhere else.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crop. Never is.
You're
Looks like nobody died to him this time.
Divine smile on you, friend.
I was seriously worried. I've had several friendly characters get killed by this guy spawning in. This is why I usually don't spawn into this part of the city.
I own the Pelagia farm just outside the city walls. Nimriel takes good care of things for me.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know.
I think his body needs to be disposed of.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Good enough.
Got some good pieces. The finest weapons and armor.
Might help if I went into the right section.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
What brings you to the market?
I'm here to buy coffee.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a hop. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
That's not a good thing, Bauer.
Take a look.
Thor.
Do come back.
I'm afraid we may have to cheese it. As much as I hate doing the cheese, I just... Oh. suppose it's way too late to be in here. Come on, Serena.
I'd read stories about...
If you're heading to the Blue Palace... you might want to rethink that outfit. Let me know if you see anything you like. Oh, what? Let's see if we can't find an outfit that suits you.
Alright, let's see if we can get lucky and find it without needing to cheese it. Smithing is pretty good, though. Okay, cheese it is.
Finally. Oh, let me just... Clothes and raiment for the discerning customer.
If you notice, she has a very different inventory than just a second ago. A minute sneaking, actually, that's pretty good. But again, not what we're looking for.
Breeches, gowns, clothes for any occasion, really. Breeches, gowns, clothes for any occasion, really.
It's getting better,
Thank
but...
the gods. What? Take a look.
Man, I am just not getting lucky.
Thank the... What do you...
Like, even minor wielding or would be appreciated.
Let's see if we can't find an outfit that suits you.
I feel like I'm being punished for trying this.
Take a look.
Lots of fortify two-handed, but I need fortify one-handed. This is the smallest set of rings I've seen yet. And the weirdest part is fortify two-handed is the easiest fortify weapon to get, and I'll tell you why. There is a guaranteed drop of fortify two-handed that everybody can get early in the game. Look, another necklace of sure grip. I might just have to throw in the towel and break down the ring. I'll say I'll give it 3 more tries. If I can't find it in 3 more tries, we'll break down the ring and just take the damage loss.
Let's see if we can't find an outfit that suits you.
It's still be more damage than we had previously. Just, I can't spend all day doing this. I mean, I can, but I absolutely don't want to. There's only one necklace this time. Okay, that's 1 failed attempt, so 2 more attempts to go.
Thank the god. Let's see if we can't find an outfit that suits you.
Major alchemy is pretty good, though, actually. Another failed attempt.
Thank the god.
This is the last try. I'd like to find the Golden Saints, but I haven't been able to.
Take a look.
We'll pick up this Circlet of Minor Alchemy if there's no. But we'll probably pick it up anyways. Right there. That's what I was looking for. Boom. Got it. I'm also going to pick up that Circuit of Alchemy too.
Breaches,
can I sell you
bounds,
anything?
Place for any occasion, really.
Ring of Minor Destruction. Not very much, but
thank the gods for the end of yet another point.
Look, the end of you getting punched around to get what I want. That Fortify Alchemy Circlet will be the first among a full set of Fortify Alchemy gear. Yeah, one of the things I like to do is I like to make a full set of Fortify Smithing and Alchemy gear. So that way when I'm doing potions, I can make better potions. When I'm doing smithing, I can make better smithed gear. Yeah, until we get Winstead Manor set up, I won't have a really good way to start doing potions. But once we have Winstead Manor, oh, the potions are going to roll in. Because we'll be making fortified water breathing potions that are worth like 2,000 gold a pop. Basically, you take one potion to a store and you just completely clean out their gold. Okay, disenchant the... I already had alchemy? Oh, that sucks. I wish I hadn't wasted that gold. Alright, so item. Studded dragon scale gauntlets. Fortify, one-handed. Soul gem, black. Oh, no. Okay, so apparently I'm pretty... Apparently I'm not too bad off on that score. And you know what? We'll go ahead and put something on the armor too if we can. I don't have Fortify Conjuration? Interesting. Huh.
You're back. Did you bring me anything?
Not this time, Lucia. I'm sorry.
Aww.
Okay. We got one perk point to spend, so... We could get Expert Conjuration, which actually is exactly what I was wanting to get when it was available. Oh, we can now buy Stormy. We can get Stormy now! Woo! We'll have to go and see if we can find Stormy.
It's my... Is there anything you need?
Well, that was just meant to be.
I'll be here if you need me, love.
Helmet. Fortify Conjuration. I should go for broke and go ahead and buy Stormy too. If I can. That's going to be the tough part, is finding out if anyone actually has Conjure Storm Atronach for sale. Don't worry, we're almost ready to get started on the mission, so... Alright, but let's see what our new damage is, so, hold on. Conjure a Bound Sword. Okay, with all... we 68. So what are we before all? So if I take off this, this, and this, what were we at? 44, so... It's not spectacular, but it's more than what we had before. The best part about one-handed weapons is the ability to use a sword, wait. If I was to dual wield, I would go up to 130 something, I think. So, but I hate dual wielding, so. It's not that it's not that I hate dual wielding. It's that I don't like the fact that you can't block while dual wielding. It's like they fixed that in the Elder Scrolls Online. In the Elder Scrolls Online, you can dual wield and you can block, and like you don't lose out on defense just because you're using 2 weapons. But in ESO, for some reason, they're like, okay, we'll max out attack and just like completely like get rid of defense. It's like,
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
you have a lot of spells, but none of them are stormy. Well, I'm gonna give it one try. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But
Never.
see, their inventories are supposed to reset to my skill level.
The artifacts. Take a look.
Nope, that's fine.
Yes.
Alright, we can make do without Stormy. I mean, I could go to the College of Winterhold, and yeah, we'll do that. I think Maribel sells the conjuration spells? No. The guy sells conjuration spells, doesn't he? Hold on. Phineas Gellister sells the conjuration spells. Alright, Phineas Gellis. You are not Phineas.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Phineas. You're Maribel. Alright, we're looking for Phineas Nigellus. There's Drevis. There's Phineas.
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know.
That's precisely what I came here for.
Please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronox roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Books. Stormy! Is it that time? Yeah, we'll just go for broke.
Right then.
Alright, we're good. Let's go back to Darkfall Cave. Took almost all of my gold to get this set up, mind you. We had like 15,000 gold when we started out today. That's okay. I'll be able to make back some of the gold once I get a hold of a very specific item that shows up during this quest. It's a It's a necklace of water breathing. Water breathing is the best enchantment to use to make money with, because it doesn't matter what kind of soul gem or what your level of enchanting is, it always grants a full enchantment to the item, which means it makes it the maximum value possible as far as I'm aware. I don't think it's possible to get a higher value out of the enchantment. So, alright. Now we're ready to set off into Darkfall Cave, with Stormy at our sides, and a much more powerful one-handed weapon.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you. Something's not right. Be careful.
Made sure that I survived that time. That was the important part. And I don't have to worry about drowning, so...
Where'd you come from?
Oh yeah, we're doing a lot more damage than we were. Shield of Iskromor. We have a Frosty out and accounted for. Man, it is really trippy down here.
Who's there?
What on earth? What is with that filter? Ah! Visibility just got really bad. Okay, I need to trim down that list a little bit. Hold on. I honestly don't need all of this on the... Well, no, you need to stay on there. Take you off temporarily. Take you off temporarily. Need that on there. That's much better.
Why would anyone want to set up camp here? I wonder what happened.
Oh, poor Breton. Oh wait, that's a girl. I have to obey the rules. She must be left naked. Serana, don't you dare trip that tripwire. Serana, what did I just tell you? Oh, looks like we got trolls. At least one troll. Come forth. I don't have a name for him yet. What should we name the Tremora Lord, Joe?
The challenger is near.
Dang, he's strong. Dang, he's strong. I forgot how strong the Tremora Lord is.
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here.
I can feel some kind of power from it.
I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the great chantry of Auriel.
This cave is a temple to Ariel.
Auriel, Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves.
Snow Elf, so you're a Falmer.
I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed.
I imagine you know why we're here.
Of course. You're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance.
What type of assistance do you need?
I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother.
Kill your brother, why?
The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen.
What exactly did the Betrayed do?
They swept into the chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause.
Didn't you fight back?
The chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the Betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner sanctum, where I believe they corrupted Vertha.
You don't seem to know if he's you don't even know if he's alive?
He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting.
Have you tried getting into the inner sanctum?
Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel. And an assault on the Betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death.
Way shrine?
Yes. Let me show you. This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? Makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temples so we can kill your brother and claim Ariel's
I just like how he looks at me. He's like, "Can you believe this?"
But if there was another
girl?
way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment.
How many more way shrines are there?
There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry.
These caves must be massive.
Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the Initiate's Ewer.
So I need to fill this at each way shrine.
Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened.
I'll be off then.
This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey. Questions? I expected as much.
Okay, here we go. Darkfall Passage.
That wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be. Kind of soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now.
Probably should bring back out the candlelight. So many cool games coming this year. It's like, we're supposed to get Starfield, and we're supposed to get, we're getting Harry Potter Legacy. Pokemon's supposed to have some cool announcements coming later this year. At least that's what the Riddler said, and the Riddler's never been wrong, so. I can't remember what these are used for, but for some, my instinct is telling me to collect them, so I'm going to. Balmer! Yeah, that's much better. So, where it hurts. Pet my Achilles. Ah, I've been poisoned. Thankfully, I still have the Lord's Stone on, so. It increases my defense and my magic resistance, so. Oh yeah, also the Shield of Ysgramor increases my magic resistance too, so. Can you guys, like, not activate every trap that we come across, please and thank you? Potent aversion to fire. That might actually be useful. If I smack an enemy with that. take that weak poison too. Whew. Yeah, I definitely need a better healing spell, but I need to get to Restoration 50, I think, before I can actually use said better healing spell. Well, I might have enough magicka to do it, but I'd have to end up picking up the spell, so if I can find it. Alright, let's get Candlelight back up.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from?
Archers.
Done and done.
I can't see what I'm doing. That's a trap. Yeah, that's a trap.
Challenger is near!
I might actually have to turn up the brightness a bit. It's just so dark. I know that's the point, but like, I'm having trouble seeing what I'm doing. These guys are actually really tough. I don't want to waste my fortify potions. So soon. Ooh, yeah, a new flawed Varla stone. That's really useful, actually. Every one of those I get is really good because it's like a permanent soul gem. It'll make it easier to grind up my enchanting skill. I keep forgetting there's no map here, so I don't know why I keep trying to check for one. Good job. Like I said, I cannot for the life of me remember what these antennae do, but my instinct is telling me to collect every one of them that I can. Did the Dremora Lord just say oof? Contributing nothing to the conversation. Whoops. Crap. Well, that's wasted. I mean, if I kill something with it between now and then, it's not truly wasted, but for the most part, it's wasted.
Be careful. Whatever's on the other side of this.
I killed a Velcat with it. I was hoping to have saved that for the showdown with the Varch Curate, but oh well.
It almost doesn't even look real, right?
It was freaking amazing.
I think that's another way shrine. There. Here we go.
Well, we found the first way shrine.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yes.
Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
By the way, you can get one of these you can get one of these way shrines in Elder Scrolls Online as an item you can dig up. I have it actually set in water, so this entire area down here is covered in water. If I ever remember to, I'll show you guys at some point on stream what it looks like. Sauron. Okay, so we're summoning Sauron. Sauron, come forth from the depths of Mordor and defend us against our enemies. It's actually time for my break, so once we get out into the open, I'm going to go ahead and take my quick bathroom break and refill my water cup. But welcome to the Forgotten Vale.
This is incredible. Who's there?
And of course, a saber cat has to ruin the view by showing up.
I smell weakness.
So.
No one escapes.
I shall be right back after the bathroom. Okay, I return. Alright, so let's see here. Might help if I had the actual quest that I'm doing on. Alright, so let's... I believe this one is the closest one, actually. Yeah, Sauron's just like... He just rushed in and absolutely bodies these enemies. Yep, I was correct. Here's the next way shrine.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Sight. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yes.
Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
Might help if I was standing in the right spot. Alright, water drawn from the basins, that's 2 of 5. Alright, off to the next location. At least it's easier to see out here than it was inside the cave. I mean, visibility's still pretty low because of the snow, but... Did the slice... Did the spooky slice. Now it's absolutely slice. It was just a soul price. Dang, we absolutely bodied these spiders. I'm gonna quick save just in case I don't make it. That's a long way to, hold on, that's too far to fall. Shoot. Oh, I'm alive! Woo! Last time I came here, I was sneaking through, shooting Falmer down with arrows before they even knew I was here. I was listening to an audiobook while playing, so that was about a month ago now. Actually, almost dead on a month ago.
You've arrived at the Way Shrine of Resolution. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yes.
Then go forth, child. May the enrichment of Ariel strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Okay, and if needed, we could return to Shrine of Sight, but we should be good.
May Ariel's glow shield you from your enemy.
Go ahead and drop another quick save just in case. Now, normally at this point, 2 dragons would come busting out of the ground right here. But since I haven't activated dragons yet, it'll be 2 ice wraiths instead. Not ground, they bust out of the ice. Yeah, it's way more epic when the twin dragons come busting out of the ice to fight you. It's just so hard of a fight. Magic, drain vitality.
Let's get indoors, or in a cave, anywhere, just out of this.
Alright, on our way to the next shrine. There it is. Ooh, that's probably really cold.
You've reached the Way Shrine of Learning, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yes.
Ariel bless you, child, for you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom.
Okay, so I did this to get closer to where the next way shrine is, instead of having to run all the way back. There's a lot of potions of fire resist everywhere. Okay. I always forget how to proceed from here. You would think after all these years I would remember at this point, but apparently not.
Where'd you come from?
Here we go, now we're back on track. I know I've been calling Sauron to help, but I think Stormy will be better in a place like this. Ooh, right through the side of the head. Alright, let's do this. This is always the hardest part of the trip for me, is going through glacial caverns. There's just so many Fulmars. I remember one time to break through I had to use, well, we were on expert difficulty too. I had to use werewolf transformation to win. He's trying to swim, but he's not doing very good at it. Stormy's trying to blast him to death in the water. And succeeding, apparently. I wonder, can NPCs drown if they don't come up for air?
Who's there? Show yourself.
Doesn't look like it. He surely would have drowned by now if he wasn't going to, if he needed air. Alright, we made it over the first hump. My numerous preparations definitely paid off. Yes! Get me now, dingus! I love doing that. Whoops! I guess it was my turn to fall. I guess it was. I shouldn't have got greedy and tried knocking them off the bridge. This is why we drop quick saves. Well, partially why we drop quick saves. The other reason we drop quick saves is because the game's a buggy mess. We are going to push you off though. Like that's not changing. Wait, is that increased carry weight? Yes, give me that. That might be useful. I still like to imagine there's a very angry spider following us at a distance. Oh, that was definitely not what I intended to do. Alright. Definitely did not mean to pick up that sword. Because that thing is freaking heavy. Hopefully that lands on the spider down there. It's like, just drop the sword, it like stabs right into the spider's eye. It's like, if I wasn't already gonna kill you. Sit.
Stay on your guard.
Bound sword against bound sword, huh? Yeah, I didn't like your chances. I will take an emerald and an amethyst. Oh, I have a new follower. Aunt Awesome 1, I don't know who that is. Thank you for following if you happen to be watching the stream right now. I think that's the person following my PlayStation activities and not my Twitch. I don't think Twitch shows up on the PlayStation if somebody follows or anything like that. As far as I'm aware, anyways. You having still trouble with your magic there? Ooh, Staff of Lightning Bolts. Oops. Oops. Lightning magic is definitely one of my favorite magics. As much as I like cold magic, and I really like cold magic. Like, it doesn't matter what it's done, I like cold magic.
Who's there?
We're getting there. You know what they say, slow and steady wins the race. Wait, now that's... we got turned around. I should probably try to take the Paragon from that giant. I don't know how I'm going to do in the fight, but... This is a good time to see what this puts me at. It puts me at 80 damage with each strike. Diamond Paragon. That's what, one of the 4 Paragons? Eventually I'll come back here and collect all 4 of them. But not today. Well, this looks like it was a way shrine. It got... Alright, we gotta go back down this way. There's... That's not the way forward. Serrano, seriously, I know for a fact I jumped over these. Right, so this is a dead end, so... Well shoot, how am I supposed to, how do I get, I don't remember how to proceed. That's a dead end, so there has to be a way further up. Oh, this way. Yep, because there's enemies we haven't fought yet. Ooh, I need hawk feathers. Oh, very nice. Both of those together make a potion of Fortify one-handed. As far as I'm aware, anyway. So that makes up for one of the potions I spent. Yeah, once we get our harvest of Canis root, I'll be experimenting a little bit to see what the... Because I know hanging moss and Canis root makes the one that damages, so we'll have to try to play around with it and see what we get. Makes sense with this being a snow elf fortress. There would be moonstone and quicksilver ore all over the place because they use that to make elvish armor. Ooh, yay, we made it. Whew.
You found the Way Shrine of Radiance, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yes.
May the blessings of Ariel protect you as you climb the road to the inner sanctum and final enlightenment.
There we go. It's time to gain entry to the inner sanctum.
May Ariel's radiance fill your heart with joy.
I think we're definitely gonna finish this quest today, assuming we can beat the Archcurate, and then it will be preparing for the fight with Harkin. I don't know if I'm gonna fight Harkin this week though. It'll probably be next week.
This is a statue of Ari, but it's using the older signs of his power. This temple must be ancient. The bow has to be in here.
Oh, that animation with pouring the water in the basin was kind of cool, actually. I never noticed that with like the ripples back. And it shall feel the mark of Ariel. And now the doors will open. Okay. Get ourselves prepared. Alright, we are looking for a necklace of water breathing. It's more towards the end of this place, though. As far as I'm aware, these items are always the same. Staff of ice spikes. No, don't, no! I did not want to sit down to Mr. Skellington. I wanted to search Mr. Skellington and take his gold, because they always seem to have gold on them. Necklace of Health, that's not what we're here for. Circlet of water breathing, there it is.
Who's there? Done and done.
Alright. Now we can go face the arch courier that I have, the circlet of water breathing. Now, water breathing is completely worthless to me mechanically because I can already breathe underwater. What it's useful for is making very valuable enchantments. It's the best way to grind enchanting. I mean, and disease immunity kind of is too, because disease immunity always makes the same level of spell. Or of... Arch Courier.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted, and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
I knew I heard something.
Nothing but your own depths.
Watch out! He's pulling down the ceiling!
Finish them!
Ancient Frost Atronach is actually quite tough.
We can. He's up there on the balcony. Come on. Enough further. Give us the bow.
How dare you! I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You're waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it.
What trickery is this?
Where'd you come from?
And we have our future in-game armor set, the Ancient Fulmer armor. We did it! The Archcur is dead, and we should have time to fight Harkin, actually. Maybe.
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Bertha must be dead, and the betrayed no longer have control over him.
The betrayed weren't to blame.
What? What are you talking about?
He was a vampire. He controlled them.
A vampire? I see. That would explain much. Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here.
Why?
Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred and learn to believe in Auriel once again. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue. My thanks to both of you.
You're welcome.
You risked everything to get Auriel's bow, and in turn, you've restored the Chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask. Please, take the bow. It's yours.
What happened? What will happen to you now?
Even with Vertha gone, and the inner sanctum destroyed, my duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel remains. I have been sworn to protect this veil and everything it represents until I die.
And the way shrines?
For the time being, they will remain open. If remnants of our kind who escaped the betrayal at the hands of the dwarfs exist out there, perhaps they will find this place one day. May Auriel watch over you.
Alright, we have Ariel's bow. And we have 12 sun-hollowed arrows.
Fair. If there's anything at all I can help you with, please ask.
What can you tell me about Auriel's bow?
The bow was said to be carried by Auriel himself into battle against the forces of Lorcan in ancient and mythic times. Its craftsmanship has no equal anywhere within Tamriel, and possibly beyond.
What can it do?
The bow draws its power from Aetherius itself, channeling it through the sun. Therefore, when an arrow is loosed from the bow, it produces a magical effect very similar to being burned by fire.
Sounds powerful.
That's actually only a fraction of its potential. With sun-hallowed arrows, you would be able to produce a much more spectacular effect, causing bursts of sunlight to envelop your foes. The sunbursts would certainly hurt anything, but is especially devastating to the undead.
Villadar said something about using blood.
Well, using an arrow with the bow that's been dipped in blood may cause it to function differently, corrupting its purpose. That's, of course, if you're foolish enough to try it.
Okay. How can I obtain sun-hollowed arrows?
I can actually assist you in that regard. If you were to bring me some good quality elven arrows, I could imbue them with the proper incantations and rituals.
Can you make me some sun-hollowed arrows?
Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time, so if you want the rest of your arrows blessed, let me know.
There we go.
Farewell, friend. May the radiance of Auriel fill your heart with joy.
Alright.
It's not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful.
What do we do now?
I think we both know. It's time to face my father. If we don't, he'll keep chasing us for the rest of our lives.
If we do, he'll have to die.
I've been thinking about this for a long time. It's not easy, but I don't think we have much of a choice. No, this has to end here and now.
Then let's face him together.
If we head back to the castle and kick the front door in, we're gonna be knee-deep in his friends. Let's head back to Isran and let him see what we've got first. I'm betting he'll lend us a sword or two.
Alright, let's return to Isran. Let's return to Fort Dawnguard. Who knows how long it's been since we were last at Fort Dawnguard? It's been quite a hot minute. You're running here and there all around the square, so you can catch me if you can. Wow, I almost hit level 30. I need to work on block and light armor some more. I may spend a stream just doing that, where we go and find a Horker, because Horkers are the best creatures for training up block and light armor. Of course, I'll have to remove Serana from the team before I do that.
The bow. You have Auriel's bow. I've heard it described in tales, but I could never have imagined its beauty.
We need your help, Isran.
Indeed. The day hasn't been won while Harkon still walks Tamriel. But what of Serana? Can she be trusted to lift a blade against her own kind, her own family?
I trust her to do the right thing.
I suppose that's as much as I can hope for. Let me address the Dawn Guard and then we'll be off. The men deserve to know that we finally gained the upper hand. Everyone, gather round.
Well, before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and equip Dawnbreaker, and I'm also going to favorite Auriel's bow. Go ahead and equip Sun-Hollowed arrows.
Come on then. We haven't got all day.
Now, how is the charge on Dawnbreaker? Fine. So, where is everybody?
For too long, we've allowed these vampires to poison the night and kill our people. Now, we finally have the means to strike back. We now have Auriel's bow. The gods themselves have favored us, and we must answer with action. The time has come to finally put an end to Harkon and his unholy prophecy. We will march on their lair and destroy those wretched abominations so they can no longer corrupt our world. This is our fight, and this is our fate. This is the time of the Dawn Guard! Kill the abominations! This is it!
Between the eyes for me!
The prophecy is no more. It's time we take the fight to their door. Gather your things and rest well, my friend. We meet outside Castle Volkihar.
Okay. Let's do this.
Go back.
Final battle versus the Volkihar vampire clan. Ready? Fight! That hurts a little bit. Oh, we have trolls. Alright. Let's do this! Charge! The light. Whoa. Okay, I'm taking a lot of damage. Okay, let me... There we go, that's gonna help out.
I'm not gonna die like this.
Dang it, that was somebody's revived gargoyle. Oh, he had a bottle of meat on him. Alright, we've managed to clear the first hurdle.
Never should have come here.
Yes! Flee before us. Whoa.
I'll see you burn.
I'll gladly kill you myself. For the Dawn Guard.
I'm sorry, Serana, I don't mean to keep frenzying you like that. Okay, I think that's all the vampires dead. You know, I hate how, you know, you come here and you beat all these people, and, like, there's just no, like, everything is marked as steal, even though you know, these are spoils of victory. You should be able to take this stuff. It's stealing if you do. Even though the people are blatantly dead. Oh well.
For the Dawn Guard. For Skyrim.
Are you actually going to come in this time, Isran, or is it just be me and Serana?
Serana, my darling, I see you still favor keeping a pet.
You know why we're here.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic being.
Provided for me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires, all over some prophecy that we barely understand.
Ah. Are we still streaming?
No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch her.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's
Looks like we are.
influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you. It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me. I knew it was only a matter of time before she'd return with hatred in her heart.
You were gonna kill her! Hatred born of your neglect.
A small price to pay for the betterment of our kind.
Your kind is a blight on this world.
Yes, yes. Always the noble vampire hunter. And what happens when you've slain me? Is Valerica next? Is Serana?
Let's see. This is about more than killing vampires.
Ah, of course. The prophecy. You've come here to stop me from taking Ariel's bow and shrouding the world in darkness.
Enough of this.
Yes, quite. I'm growing weary of speaking to you and my traitorous daughter. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to me. There will not be a second.
Ha! Fat chance of that. Never.
Very well, then. You leave me no choice.
I'm not gonna die like this.
Except for the fact that it did it to Serana too. That's the part that where this there you are. I think I need to switch over to the bound sword. I'm doing more I'm doing it's doing it's doing more harm than good at this point. Because I really can't have Serana cowering in fear every 20 seconds. That's exactly where I thought he was headed.
It ends here.
Well, it would end here if you would stand and fight instead of running.
You can't hide from us.
Stormy front and center.
Orioles, enough games. Let's finish.
Would you stop running, Harkin?
Get it now while we can.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Well, now that's done.
What will you do now?
I'm not sure. I'll probably stay with the Dawn Guard for as long as they'll let me. They're respectable fighters, and I think they see the benefits of having a vampire on their side now. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned.
I'd love to have you along.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Let's see. I need to trade some things
This
with
better
you.
not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
No, I'm giving you your father's sword.
So, the beast is it's over. He's dead. And the prophecy dies with him.
You didn't equip Harkin's sword?
I suppose
What
this
now?
is difficult for you.
I think my father really died a long time ago. This was just the end of something else. I did what... Yes? Alright, let's see what you have.
Give me that. There you go. Now you're using Harkin's sword.
I think perhaps. I think you did more than that. You have my thanks.
Alright, that's it. We're done. Alright, it's time to get out of here. So Serana's carrying her father's sword. Wait, can we trap Ezron? Yes, we can trap Ezron! Come, Serana, quickly! No, he got out! Ah, well. Well. We still have 28 minutes left in this stream. Good gracious. And there are still missions left for the Dawn Guard to do. I mean, there's upgrading all their weapons and their crossbows, and there's getting the guy who speaks to RK back on side. But I feel like we've done quite a bit for them for a minute. So, you know what? I'm trying to think of what to do. We have 27 minutes left in the stream. And honestly, I thought this was going to take our entire day. Let's see. Let's do this. Like, this has been sitting here for quite some time. Let's go to the, let's do this. Also check Arcanus root crop. There we go. We will plant one of these. Really, right outside the Thalmor Embassy? Okay. Enter Ironback Hideout Cellar. Okay. Is that... Wow, we picked this up in like... I can't even remember. But we did this quest like ages ago. Probably in the first 2 or 3 parts of the game. Woo! Level 30. Oh wow, this is nice. Got a little anvil. Silver sword, orcish arrows. Major smithing, I'll take that. Dwarven bolts, elven crossbow, ebony crossbow. Ah, right, that's what this is from, okay. This is from the different crossbows creation. It's a nice little place down here. But didn't have a bed or anything. I guess you must have slept in the sleeping bag outside. I don't know why you just wouldn't put a sleeping bag down here and sleep down here in the cellar instead of sleeping out here in the freezing cold. I mean, I guess he does have a fire right here, but still. Hey, I want that sack of gold. I want that sack of gold.
Or in a cave. Anywhere, just
yeah, it's only 19 gold pieces, but it's 19 gold pieces. Alright, let's see if we can get that standing stone while we're in the area. I don't know which standing stone that is, but we're about to find out. Ah, the Steed Stone. That's nice. Alright, let's level up. Put a point into Magicka. It's been a while since we did anything in Magicka. Ah! This is an important level up. Elemental Potency. Atronachs are 50% more powerful. Yeah, it's all coming together now, guys. We're in the area. We may as well unlock Mythwatch. Mythwatch is one of my favorite houses from the Creation Club stuff because it has all kinds of neat stuff. I don't know if I would call it my favorite house. I'm definitely very partial to the one that I'm living in currently. Just from its design and stuff. Locale can leave something to be desired. I mean, at least this one has a town that's like right nearby it. But honestly, the best one would probably be Tundra's Homestead because it's literally just like a short walk from Whiterun. I haven't checked to see how much time it takes to walk from Whiterun to there, but probably wouldn't be that bad to use for survival mode. But honestly, if I play survival mode, I'm gonna get Breeze Home and just live in Breeze Home, and just have Breeze Home as my place of residence. So, just Whiterun is the best spot. It's in the center of everything. So anytime you're going somewhere, you can stop in Whiterun, drop off your things, and then head out. Pick up your gold from your spouse. Get a home cooked meal, so you don't have to buy some. You don't have to buy food. Mirror Watch discovered. Let me go ahead and heal myself. Remember correctly, I have to do this.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Deep in the swamps of Hilgamarch, where the branches are gnarled and the mist is thick, lies a tower of unknown provenance. Few in the provenance dare speak the name Mirrorwatch, and those that do couch their words with apprehension and fear. Yet the mystery of the tower only piques my interest further, and so I have made it my life's work to discover its secrets. What I can deduce from its past comes from its present. From the cut of the stone to the wards that surround it, every piece is a clue and a signature that can be tracked back to a pen in hand. The stone seal that guards the entrance is none other than the Eye of Magnus, a symbol born from the legacy of Shalador. Its burning gaze can be found not just in Mirrorwatch, but outside the College of Winterhold. Could it be the mages here were cast out from the college and set to carve their own path? But this is but a theory, and yet I feel it has has merit. Nevertheless, without access to the mind of its occupants, true insight will remain frustratingly out of grasp. Started Mirrorwatch. Oh no, you have to do this. That's right. So you use fire on the Eye of Magnus, and it creates a spiritual rabbit that hops over to here and activates the beacon, which opens the tower and makes it yours. Here we go, Mirrorwatch. It's a nice cozy little house. Like, there's sitting areas over here. Nice little fire. dining area, beds for your children to sleep in. Of course, they have their own chests somewhere over here. I don't know exactly where their chests are, but they have their own little chest because it's a requirement for being a child area. Let's see. The master bed is right over here for you and your spouse. And then, if you go to the gallery, look at this. Enchanting area with soul gems everywhere, including a few items to enchant. You've got weapon racks and display cases. All 5 of the paragons could go right here, and you can place Ariel's bow here if you wish to. I'm going to take Ariel's bow because I don't want to leave it here. I want to put it in my main home. But there's room for a Harkon's sword and all the Dawnguard rune items. The Ethereal Shield, if you have it, Targ of the Bloodied, Spellbreaker, Shield of Ishkamor, which I'm not getting rid of, so... You can put the Blade of Sacrifice, Main Rune's Razor, Keening, like, so basically there's a whole bunch of space in all the Dragon Priest mask. I mean, it's pretty standard fare to have all of this in a creation home, so. Of course you have, this is the kicker right here. Your own staff enchanter, so you don't have to go all the way to, and there's heart stones to use for it as well. So this way you don't have to go all the way to Vardenfell to do staff enchanting. You got your own right here. And there's even a couple unenchanted staffs here if you want to make a staff. There's some fertile soil over here, and you can actually harvest over or plant over some of these ingredients, and these ingredients will reset and allow you to continue to harvest these materials. So I don't think your family can come back in here. I may be wrong on that, but I don't think I've ever seen them come back in here. I think this is a you-only space. You have to be really careful. Do not use a shout in this room, or your stuff will be all over the place. And trust me when I say you do not want to try to clean up this mess. There's jaspi grapes everywhere. Hanging moss. More hanging moss. I think this hanging moss actually resets too. I'm not 100% on that though, so don't quote me on that. I haven't really experimented much with it. And look, some of the stuff's already on the floor. Sarana, did you do that? Alright, there's one more thing I'd like to do today before we call it good. Here we go, Blood Shield Cavern. Ooh. Well, never miss up a chance to kill some Silver Hand members. They've always got some nice stuff on them.
I swear.
Yeah, look at that. 40 gold, a sword worth 100. That was definitely worth making a quick pit stop for. To Blood Chill Cavern. Look, it's a little mansion down here. It's a nice little mansion for vampire characters, which is nice because even though there was a vampire like house, like in technically you can live in Castle Volkihar, you can't move your family there, so you didn't really have a vampiric house for vampire player characters. There's so much hanging moss here.
What are you doing that for?
What do you mean, what am I doing that for?
Speak.
What now?
Yeah. Also, you have fertile soil here where you can grow things.
What do you want?
Oh, also, excuse me, Serana. Gosh.
Yes, sir.
Does anyone see anything suspicious about the fact the bard has clearly a vampire?
Make it quick.
And what might you need?
Yes?
I'd like to be seated. Or can you show me to my table?
Of course.
Yeah, look at this display room, by the way. The paragons, the claws. I don't know what's supposed to go here. Or here. Maybe nothing. Moth Priest. Not Moth Priest, Dragon Priest. The Nish's Ewer, the Drawl Knife, Harkon's Sword, Ariel's Bow. Okay, I'm gonna sit down. Please read aloud. If you are reading this, I am dead, and so you will have to hear my toast in spirit. Of course, a little business first. As I have no living heirs, I've decided the manor will be bequeathed to you, provided you finish this last meal. As you know, I've always loved dinner parties, and so for my final dinner, I've decided to have a few friends over. Viren, you and I shared a long and fruitful business partnership, but you altered the books to give yourself a larger cut. Don't think I didn't notice. Marina, you were my first love, but also my first mistake, for your love was not mine alone, and for that I never forget. Ygritte, you were my ward, and in some ways I considered you a daughter. But a daughter does not plot to steal an inheritance, so I will teach you this lesson as a father would. Laethel, we fought in the war together, and our bond is in many ways sacred, yet I know the horrors you committed to survive, and while I dismissed it then, I cannot now. Gladys, my old imperial friend, who used to drink wine with me at the Cyril Brothers vineyard in Skingrid. One night you drank too much and saw fit to insult my family. I told you I forgave you, as you were drunk. I did not. That's super petty. Lastly, Tasha left Desh. We have never met. I brought you here on a whim. You are here as a wild card, a chance to change the fate of my friends, or to revel in it. Much like my fate in the next world, it's far more exciting, you see, if the future is unknown. And with that said, drinks are served. Yeah, things get quite messy during this The waiter is actually really strong.
Good enough. Yes.
He's a Dawnguard. The vampires are dead, and that the will says the house belongs to me.
Very good. But you've created a debt between us. Here, take this. We're even now.
1,250 gold. Yep, so there's a huge old mess. Why am I so overburdened?
Azura bless you.
You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be... That guy was supposed to be the only survivor.
God's blessings on you.
Dang it, I was too effective. Where's Egret? Oh, just... Move, Serana. Serana, move. Serana, move. Well, it doesn't count as murder, so... They were supposed to die. They weren't supposed to live. This is the master bedroom, and it also comes with a staff enchanter, enchanting table. Afraid they're gonna burn this place to the ground. It's a nice little storage area back here. And it comes with Vampire Royal Armor, too, by the way. In case you want to get that early, you can come here and grab it, instead of having to wait till you start Dawnguard. And this is the bed. I don't know where the alchemy table is. Oh, and there's a potion of blood up here, too. In case you need to feed. More storage. I'm hoping when I come back here later, the bodies will be disposed of. Oh, there's the alchemy station. So you have everything right here in the master bedroom. Here's a nice little kitchen area where you can prepare food and you can eat over here. Serana, stop getting in my way! Gosh! I'm trying to show off the new house. Gosh! Down here you've got a little crafting area where you can do smithing and crafting and stuff. This feels like there should be a vampire thrall down here, but there's not. And then up here, no, that's the garden. Hold on, where's the other room? Oh, here's the children's bedrooms. So you can, and look, they have a little vampire doll. There's another one too, so they can have little vampire dollies to play with before they can actually become vampires themselves. I mean, you could turn them, but vampire children's not a good idea. It's just not. Yeah, so this is a nice little place to live with your vampire family. You know, if you ignore the fact that the gallery is a frickin' mess up here. I mean, I suppose you can move the bodies out. I mean, not the gargoyle. I don't think you can move the gargoyle out. So, and that is one downside to the That was one downside, is the utter mess that this place gets from that quest. I don't think they really thought about how big of a mess it would make. So, okay. But I think it's a good stopping point. I showed off a couple new creations. I showed off alternate crossbows. I showed off Mirror Watch, and I showed off Blood Shield Cavern. We unlocked 2 new houses, which I'm not going to live in on this character. Although I may come back here and get some of that more hanging moss, because that's a good source of hanging moss for free. Look at all this hanging moss. Oh, it's a lot of hanging moss. And we also finished the Dawnguard DLC. Starting next week, we are starting the Imperial quest line. So we're gonna go start to fight for the Empire next week, as we work our way towards becoming the Dragonborn as well. And then, there'll be a lot of things happening really quick. We have to finish. We have to, in order to get rid of the dragons, the Elder Scrolls out of our inventory. We're gonna need to complete the quest line for. Oh, that's why we got overcumbered. We're holding 60 pounds of 40 pounds of Elder Scrolls in our inventory, so we have to finish the quest where we use the Elder Scroll of Dragon in order to sell them off to the Moth Priest guy, which will get them out of our inventory permanently. Thank God. So we'll get working on that next week, and I will see you all next time. Thank you very much, and goodbye.